Hi. Welcome again to URP Practical Talk. I'm your host, Pastor Wendell Jeffrey. Thanks for joining us. We have been having some very heated and topical discussions here on our Practical Talk program, and we are glad that you join us. A number of persons are telling me that they have been listening to us and sharing our YouTube videos and so on. We're not here to get involved in the gutter kind of politics. The URP Practical Talk is designed to appeal to your logics, to your conscience, to your practicality. All right, we're not dealing with political ideologies and racism and ethnicity and so on. We want to know, can Guyana move forward based on issues and not to deal with the things that have hamstrung us and kept us mired in the past. And so this is what this program is about. Again, today in the studio with me is Dr. Vishnu Bandu, and we also have a special guest, Dr. Panhani, and he will talk about who he is and how he envisions helping Guyana. He's Guyanese by adoption, hired a Guyanese wife. We'll talk some more about that, but we want to get the program up and running, so I want to welcome these guys. Dr. Bandu, welcome again. Thank you. My mentor and my friend. Mm-hmm. Thank you for coming on, and Dr. Panhani, thanks for having you. Doc, we know that you're running the country to run out back, so we want to make maximum use of this time. Tell us a little about yourself, Doc. Look at the camera, tell the viewers a little about yourself.
I'm originally from India, immigrated to the United States, did my training there in internal medicine and pulmonary medicine. During both of my tenures, I was the chief resident and chief fellow, and I happened to become the director of emergency medicine at Bronx Lebanon Hospital. And thereafter, I have gone into private practice. I had associations with Long Island Jewish Medical Center, North Shore, and Flushing Hospital, where I treat my patients. I have been coming to Guyana in the past years with the Guyana Watch, and since I did get busy with practice and I was struggling, I stopped coming here for the last 5 years. But now, since I'm more settled, I feel that I should give something to the society, and I think Guyana would be the best place where I had done before.
Well, Doc, that's a mouthful. Obviously, you come with a lot of training, a lot of expertise. You are here in Guyana and you have a passion. You want to, you have some suggestions that you would like to make. You said you came before with the Guyana Watch and you dealt with medical cases and so on. But you talk offset that you really have a different focus at this time. What it is that you would really like to see as you renew your commitment to Guyana?
I would like to see early detection of diseases. Screening is one of my main objectives. Like in women diseases, cancer of the breast, cancer of the cervix, cancer of the colon. I would like to see these cases well early in the beginning so that we could do something. I agree, people come, they give services, but I think that's a band-aid treatment. I would like to incorporate the local practitioner for this purpose so that after we are gone, they could carry on and follow up the cases.
Having been associated with Guyana for these many years, what are some of what jumps out at you that is maybe an epidemic or a problem that we have in Guyana? How do you see Guyana medically?
Guyana has made a lot of progress in medicine, but there are a lot of areas where we do not screen people, like for cancer for the breast, uterus, and colonoscopies are not done in a timely manner. I have patients, so my practice is 80% Guyanese, and I see that these people have never gone to doctors. GYN is out, nobody goes there. I think we should encourage these people to go and get early detection of a stitch in time, as I say, saves 9.
Okay. Guyana has a problem, and it's on several fronts. One is that we don't have sufficient specialists, so that the person goes for a medical checkup or something like that, and because we don't have specialists, we're not getting the kind of early detection that you're talking about. When once you begin to come to Guyana again, is that going to be a highlight of your visit to deal with screening?
Yes, I would like to start screening in a small way. Let's start doing some mammograms. Let's start doing some DEXA scans to see there's osteoporosis in the elderly. Somewhere to start with. And then we will work our way up. I'm sure URP is going to help us.
Okay, good. And with that in mind, the URPQ, I'm going to bring in Dr. Bandu. Dr. Bandu, you are associated with Dr. Panhani. You want to tell the viewers what is your relationship?
Well, Dr. Panhani, he is a part of the URP group in New York. He's a member of the URP, and he's very much committed to the URP. He had able to help arrange the last fundraising at his place for the last in New York City. Okay. And he had been working tirelessly to help to get the URP going. And it is his suggestion that we should, start this outreach medical program, because we have a lot of doctors who would like to volunteer their service to Guyana to come and serve our people. As you know, the URP are focusing heavily in all ways to help Guyana, help our people medically, economically, and financially, all ways. We are trying to help. Although we are not in the opposition, we are not in parliament, we are doing a lot, through this country. I have been traveling to and fro. Dr. Panhani came in yesterday morning. We went to Aichuni. He see the condition of the road, and it was so bad. He came, as soon as he came, he just put his luggage down, and we gone to Aichuni, and we went to Linden office and so forth, because he wanted to see what the Linden office look like, what will be opening. So he has a lot of interest here, and his wife is very much involved also in the URP New York group. So he came down here specially on this trip to see what the URP is doing, because they are working very hard in New York.
Well, you have Doc here with you. Over the last couple of weeks also, we have had Dr. Dorgo coming on. What kind of approaches are you making to attract these high-level guys, professionals, doctoral professionals, businessmen? What it is that you're saying to them that is causing them to come aboard with your philosophy as it pertains to the desire the URP has for Guyana?
Well, it is very simple, Pastor. We have always been very honest, even with you and us and I. We have been honest, and we need to help our country. This is not about power. This is about our people, to help our people, what we can do. And if I can make some contribution to my people, and people can see through me in that way, and I think Dr. Panhani and all of them see that in me, that where I have this humanitarian way, to dealing with our people and to help in whatever way we can. Dr. Durga have seen that too, and all the other. We have a lot of high-level people will be coming on this show, one after the other, and who coming and supporting the URP right now. We will start to introduce them one by one on this program. So the URP is getting somewhere.
I noticed too that the guys you are bringing into the inner circle of the party are people who have transcended the normal run-of-the-mill politics. They are people who are magnanimous. They are not dealing with race. They are not dealing with those old things. How it is you finding these people?
Well, those are the kind of people that we are looking for. That nobody who is stained by the the last political party or this present government, because we want open-minded people, we want honest people, we want fair people, we want people who look at each other as human beings and not of the color of the skin or texture of the hair. You know, that is what we are looking for. And I think the professional who coming aboard have been saying that with me and others, that this is what the URP is all about. You know, it's about the people. It's not about Indian or black or Amerindian or Chinese, Portuguese or mixed race. It's about people. As I always said in this program, I want people to call themselves Guyanese. We are all human beings. We're traveling the same boat, the same car. We walk on the same street. We shop at the same places. You know, and we live so comfortable right now. There's no problem like you see in Guyana right now. But when the election bell rang between the two major political parties, we have a serious problem when they start to peddle their racism. Right now, racism has been start peddling in Guyana, especially with this government. It has been happening, right? And so the URP want to make a real difference in Guyana. And I'm sure that we'll be making a severe breakthrough in this racial problem.
Before we get back to Dr. Panhani here, I wanna ask, because most of the people you talk to in Guyana right now will tell you that Guyana really needs some political assistance as it pertains to the administration of the country. But yet there seems to be there's deep-seated political ideology between the PNC and the PPP. How are you? How optimistic are you that the URP could win the confidences of sufficient people? How optimistic are you?
I am very confident in that. I'm very, very confident, because whatever we are doing, Pastor, we are doing very honestly from our heart, you know. And the people will be able to see through that, because we are not here with any aim or any special thing. We are here with our people. We want a better life for our people. You know, this is why these professionals and so start to come aboard. In fact, I just get a call from New York 2 days ago. The guy told me, you know, Dr. Bandu, you know, I have some breaking news for you. A lot of people, professionals in New York, start talking about the URP, you know, in coming aboard. And those are very healthy news. They are very encouraging news. So for us to keep on going, the URP is picking up steam right now all over. And I'm sure these two major political parties are very worried, you know, what the URP will be doing, because we are doing something totally different than what they are doing. You know, we are talking about our people. We are talking about sincerity. We are talking about honesty. You know, some of these guys feel politics, you can't speak the truth, but that's not true.
Beautiful.
You know?
Beautiful.
You know, because, you know, I spoke to a guy in New York, and he told me, you know, is what people perceive to be, to think. But there is truth in politics. But the crooked politicians make it so bad that there's no truth in politics, but they are truth in politics.
Yeah, of course, we know
you
that.
Know?
We know that.
So this is what, and I'm really happy that Dr. Panhani is here with us, and he came special. He take a week off of his clinic to come here. You know, losing a lot of money, coming here and spend it with the URP and trying to work with the URP and see what they can do to help. So in the history of Guyana, a political party never bring a medical team or trying to bring other people to help here, especially if they are not in power, in government. But the URP is doing all of these things. So imagine, it tells the people in Guyana, if the URP can do all these things at this time, what about if they get in government tomorrow? Okay, what would they do?
You showing your modus operandi. Right? This is what you plan to. This is how you plan to approach governance.
Yes. And this is what we are doing, and this is how I have been able to attract these people, because we have a different way in doing things than their way. You know, we have to think about people. We have to think about the younger generation. We have to think about all the youths, because the youths are the future of tomorrow.
Okay.
And the URP is paving a road for the youths
Beautiful.
in Guyana.
Beautiful. All right. I see we're running with our time here. Let's get back. Dr. Panhani, what I want to know from you is, what will it take? You talk about you were coming at a time and then you took a break because of the realities of your work schedule and your medical practice. Now you've got some more time and you've also been able to hobnob with some other professionals, medical professionals who will have some more time. What will it take for you to begin your annual visits to Guyana?
It may not be an annual visit, it may be more than that.
Wow.
And putting a team together, my slogan is service to humanity.
Okay.
Don't expect anything.
Okay.
Okay, just do the good. And I think we should pay back to the society.
Okay. So what will it take to get you and your team to start coming to Guyana?
I didn't understand. What do you mean?
What will it take? What kind of infrastructural or logistical things have to be in place in Guyana here for you guys to begin coming?
A good supporting hospital and accommodation, which I'm sure we can arrange through URP.
Okay. And when once you begin, what are some of the things that you would want to do, given your knowledge of the medical situation in Guyana? What are some of the things that you would do when you come, you and your team?
We would look into the cases, as I said, of existing cases of heart problems, lung problems. We will look into them. And by grace of God, if some need a surgery, which we cannot do it here, I have ways of sending these people to India.
Wow, okay. So you're saying that if when you diagnose the people here, the surgeries or the treatment cannot be obtained here, that you would seek to make arrangement to get them to India?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have another problem, Doc, and I've experienced this because a team just came from the United States to Guyana, and some of the local medical personnel thought that when you guys come and provide these free services, it cuts into their profitability. As a professional and one who says, what, service to humanity, how would you answer a person who has that concern?
I would incorporate them into my camp, my stay there, and I would let them see what we're doing, and they can follow up the cases thereafter. And I think it's always not about money at one stage in life when you sit back.
Well, what I would like to say, Doc, the URP will be providing all the doctors staying here and meal and transportation and so forth. And we are happy that you'll be coming under the URP umbrella to assist Guyana, all the doctors and so forth who you're planning to get here. And I know that from your reputation in New York, you know, your reputation is very high in New York, as I know. There are not many doctors with your skill, you know, your specialty. And I'm sure that we'll be able to do things. You have shown your true color in supporting the URP already in New York. And you have shown that you come here, you take a week off and try to come and survey Guyana to see when you will be able to start this program and what you'll be doing and so forth. And we really appreciate it and welcome here again.
Thank you.
Good. Well, Doc, I'm going to ask you a very ticklish question just now. Dr. Bandu, you have been going a lot to the outlier areas of Guyana. Would the medical team be facilitated to do outreaches in those outlying areas also?
Well, we will discuss that later. We are hoping that sometime, it all depends on the skills that the doctors have.
Okay.
You know, for instance, if they are surgeon and things like that,
Okay.
we like them to perform what they're good in.
Okay.
So we perform at the hospital or whatsoever.
Okay.
Other doctors who can do other services will go into the outskirt area.
Beautiful.
but we'll keep the specialists to do the specialist work.
Right. Where it
Right?
can happen.
Yes.
And Dr. Panhani, the question I want for you, Dr. Bandu articulated his interest in you. What I would like to know from you is, after all these years, 40 years of associating with Guyana, you're married to a Guyanese wife. What caused you to ally yourself with the United Republican Party?
The values, the aims, and the idea they want to bring a drastic change appeal to me. I have been coming here, I have seen a lot of things, but I think these people are struggling to bring a drastic change in Guyana, and I would like to be a part of it. I may be a bystander, but I would like to be a part.
Yeah, okay. Now you have your interests, aside from just the nationalistic interest in Guyana. You're married to a Guyanese. We also have children. Tell us a little about your family.
I'm married to a Guyanese who runs the adult daycare center. She takes care of elderly, and 99% of our clientele is Guyanese. Again, there. I have a private practice. Again, about 80% of my clientele is again Guyanese. I have two children, and one is doing medicine. She's in Hofstra, and the other one is doing law at St. John's. You need one lawyer in the family to protect the doctor.
All right. And do you see your children? I know they're young, and I know when you're young you're idealistic and so on. But do you see your children being a part of helping us? We have a big brain drain in Guyana. We need all the help we can get. And in as much as your children are at least half Guyanese, have you guys discussed the possibility of them maybe after school giving some volunteer time and services
My
to Guyana?
daughter came down with me on one of the missions Guyana Watch.
Okay.
She was here.
Okay. Okay.
So she will.
So she will come.
I won't be able to tell you about the lawyer.
Well, we need those too. Doc, as we wrap up here, what's your take on the pulse of Guyana? You've been going around. You talk just now that Guyana need financial help, they need medical help, and so on. What's going through your mind as you travel and as you interact with people?
Well, what's happening, Pastor? I'm traveling through the country. As I always said, it's very sad to see the way that people live, that many people don't know where the next meal coming to them from. Many people can't send their children to school. Many times I travel on the street and I saw little kids and I said, baby, why you're not in school? And they would said, Mommy doesn't have money to send me to school. You know, and these are very sad situations, you know. I think that Guyana need a government who have caring in them, who have love for their people. So these kind of ill things would not take place in Guyana, because we have government in Guyana who are so selfish. They have so much ego. They don't care about anybody. Everything that comes out of their lips, you know, it's just to try to camouflage people. You know, we talk about one people, one nation, one destiny. That is only lip talk, not heart. We must speak it from the heart. Whatever the URP are saying, it's from the heart, you know, to our people. We are not saying because we want to say it or because you want your support. I am saying clearly, if I am going in an area and you are not showing interest, I'm not worrying about it. I wouldn't lie to you to get you to come. I am bringing facts to you to let you understand this is what we are doing, you know. And if you believe in honesty, listen to us. You believe in truth, listen to us. If you want people to lie to you, go listen to the PPP and PNC. Don't listen to us. We are the wrong platform for you, right? We are trying to bring a difference in Guyana, you know, and that is what the URP aim and objective is. We are telling you clear. That's why we have a code of conduct. We have a code of ethics. The URP has all of that. And I'm telling you that anyone that we find breaching those rules that we are having, especially racism, if we found anyone talking about racism in our party, although you're a financial member, we'll dismiss you immediately because it against the URP rules. And we will not tolerate that. We are clear on this subject. You know, we want our people to be honest. We want people to be sincere. We want people to have love into them. Because if you have that love, then you have feelings, for one. Then you can able to serve each other. Otherwise, you can't serve. So this is what we are working towards. And we know that we will get by. Because, look, God knows that we are very sincere in what we are doing.
Okay. All right. We're coming fast to the top of the hour here. Dr. Panhani, let me bring you back in. Because being from India, you would have experienced or would have heard of cases of racism. How does this subject resonate with you? The subject on race. What's your take on how Guyana should move forward in that area?
I think we should not, we should treat everybody as a human being, not look like Dr. Bandu said, the color, the texture of the hair. I think we should take everybody as a human being. I think we'll do much better.
Okay. All right. So as we come to the final moments here, Doc, let me go back to you. What is your as you look at you've got Dr. Panhani with you here as you look at the medical needs of Guyana. What's your take? Where do we go from here?
Well, what we are where we go from here is that we will try to organize things. URP will help to organize whatever we can organize and see how early he and his team can come here and start the ball rolling. I know that, knowing him, I know that he will do a good job. I know he's a very sincere, honest man. He's a very humanitarian person who serves people. And he has the same mind and the same feelings as I do. I know that. And I know that he will do well in Guyana. And people really appreciate it because his intention is very honorable.
All right. Dr. Panhani, look at the camera in 10 seconds and share your immediate outlook for Guyana and what you're prepared to do for us as a people.
I would say I would give it all my 100% to help Guyana because I want to give back something to society. And I think this is the best place where I can start. Restart, in fact.
Well, thank you for it. Folks, thanks for joining us at URP Practical Talk. We thank you for spending these moments with us. And again, we are looking at cognitive realities. We're not for political ideology or racism or anything like this. This is saying, can Guyana move forward objectively dealing with the issues? You can follow us on the World Wide Web, www.urpguyana.com, or you can visit our Facebook page at URP Guyana. Right? So we thank you for joining us. God bless you. God bless Guyana. And see you next week, same time, same station. Have a good time. Peace out.